Hey guys, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to Harrison Carter's Dash to the Rush. I'm Harrison. This is my dad, John.
And if you watched our last video, we did the casting of Harrison's face using plaster, and we came away with this bad boy here. So in this video, it's part 2. We're going to show you what you do next. So stay tuned. Okay, so the idea is to get a mask out of this mold. So you can see Harrison's face in there. We're going to be gluing strips of brown paper towel inside the mold. And there's 2 different types of glues you can use. Regular white glue works fine, or Mod Podge. We're going to be using the Mod Podge. And we'll see how it works. Okay, so we are going to rub Vaseline inside the mask, even though there is still some Vaseline from when we had it on Harrison's face. We're going to apply another layer of Vaseline in there just so that we know our paper towel won't stick. Doesn't have to be anything special. Truly, we're just trying to make it so that the paper towel won't get stuck in there.
If this was in reality and that was my face, you would actually be like, kinda, I don't want to say it.
Okay, so we're going to take strips of this brown paper towel, and because of the Vaseline inside the mask, the paper towel will stick. Like the first layer will stick no problem. And what we'll do is we'll do all of the inside, and then we'll start with the Mod Podge. You can see here how it's sticking with the Vaseline. It's kind of soaking through the paper, so we don't need glue yet. Just that first layer, stick it to the Vaseline. Okay, so we kind of got what we could covered up. I mean, there are some small parts that are still uncovered, but for the most part, what we're going to do now is we're going to start blending Mod Podge into this to soak it into the paper towel, and the paper towel will start to take more the form of the mold once that happens. So let's do that now. So we'll take the Mod Podge now, and then we're just going to start painting the paper towel, and the paper towel will soak up the Mod Podge and take form of the mold. And this is where you can push all the air bubbles out so that it fits tight. Okay, so we've painted the Mod Podge over top of the first layer of paper towel. So now all we have to do is just stick paper towel to the Mod Podge, like so, and just repeat the process. It's basically just a rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
Voice, it echoes in my mind.
It's important to try and get all these air bubbles out, and it's like inevitable that they're going to sit in there, but do your best. Try and get it as flat as you can. But that's that layer of Mod Podge and paper towel. So we're going to do a whole other layer. Just keep repeating it.
voice, it echoes in my mind.
Looks good?
Yeah.
Alright, so I think that's going to be thick enough. We're going to, because it's getting pretty late, we're just going to let this dry overnight. And tomorrow we will get back at it and try and pop this out and see what it looks like. Sound good, buddy?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, well, it's unfortunately because of how much Daddy works. This is a couple days later. I'm just going to interrupt the video right there and say, I know I complain about work just like everybody else, but at least my job comes with a nice view. Kind of hard to complain when you have that to look at. Couple of days now that this has been drying, so we are assuming it is fully dry, seeing as how it only takes a couple minutes. You want to see if you can pull her out, see what she looks like? Come out pretty easy, eh?
Look it.
That is creepy, eh?
Yeah.
Here, I'll take that from you. That is cool, eh? So what we have now is, here, look at the camera. What we have now is Harrison's face. That is a replica of your face, buddy. That's pretty cool, eh?
I can smell the Vaseline.
Can you?
Yeah.
Thank God for the Vaseline, because this came right out. It popped right out. So you guys can do this as thick as you want. I mean, obviously this one's pretty thin. Makes it delicate. You can see it's bendable. It can break easily.
I suggest you don't ever touch it or mean to drop it and do a dropping test, because this could easily break.
It's delicate, but what we have here is something that what we'll do next is sand it down so that all this, you can see the paper on it is kind of rough. And once it's smoothed down, you can paint it however you like. And it's a fun little craft, easy to do. And that's what we're going to be doing in our next video.
Yep.
Cool stuff. There you go, buddy. That's the first one. So this is pretty interesting. Holding it up to the light, you can see all the spots that I missed, and there's a really good spot there in the nose that you can almost see through. So that's clearly just one layer of paper. Really got to make sure you cover it evenly, just for strength. At least we know to be careful with it. Again, this is just our first attempt. Still pretty cool though. So there you have it, guys. Ew, that's better.
That smells... I don't even want to say because it smells so good. Smell it.
Doesn't really... I don't smell anything. It smells like...
No. Right there. It smells really good. Does it smell good?
Sure.
I think it does because I can actually smell it. I don't have dirty nostrils like you.
Anyways, there's our first little mask we got out of the mold. I think it's pretty cool. I think it worked out well. Like we said, you got to make sure you cover it evenly or you get these spots. But other than that, I think it's a success. Looks cool. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, because we're going to show you what you can do with these. All the fun little things you can do. When I was in high school, I did a mold of my face and I put it on the front of a stop sign that I made. And I made the front cover of Bowmanville's newspaper. You guys stay tuned. We're going to show you what you can do with these masks. Anything?
Peace out. Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys. Harrison Carter's Dash to the Rush.